Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. I know that I haven't seen you in a while, but here I am. I'm okay. Everything is great. Now, in the time that I've been gone, I have been quite busy. One of the things I've been busy with is trying to establish a new business. You may notice that I'm not in my garage at my house anymore. I actually have a fairly large shop space in downtown Rexburg, Idaho. And this is where I will be launching my new business, which I'm calling Ken's Auto and Off-Road. I think that name makes a lot of sense. I'm going to be doing auto repair because that's what I have a background in, and hopefully I'll be able to drum up a fair amount of off-roady type business, doing off-road mods and those kinds of things. Now, having this new business means I'm not going to be out traveling doing trails quite as much as I have been for the past couple years, but I am still going to get out. For instance, I'm going to be going to Trail Hero in southern Utah in about a week from now, and then I'm also going to be headed down to the Chili Challenge in New Mexico. If you've never heard of Chili Challenge, make sure you Google it and look it up. It's going to be an awesome event. So with that in mind, I cannot announce a regular YouTube upload schedule other than to say that I'm going to upload videos and make videos for YouTube as I am able to. But my goal one day is to get back out traveling more often, and hopefully someday I'll be able to get back into something like a Monday, Thursday schedule again. That was a great couple of years that I was able to do that, but you know, everybody's life has different chapters, and for this chapter, I'll be spending a lot more time here in my new shop. Well, not really a new shop, but a new shop to me. It's a pretty nice facility here. I've got a really big garage door, so I don't have to worry about hitting it when I pull out in big vehicles like this. No problem with roof clearance at all. Someday, maybe I'll even have a lift in here. That would be really excellent. But it's a nice big space, a lot bigger than my garage at home. And it's even heated, so I can work in here all winter without freezing my butt off. The one downside is that there is no plumbing. There's no sink to wash my hands or to get water to get a drink, which is kind of a bummer, but I think I can deal with that. So as I mentioned, I'm headed to Trail Hero next week. I'm really looking forward to that. Amazing trails down there in Sand Hollow, Utah. I'm really looking forward to meeting some of you guys down there and running some trails. That's always the best. I made that announcement over in my Facebook group, which is called Offroad Hub. Make sure you go check that out. I post pictures there and make announcements of where I'm going fairly often over there on Facebook. So if you can get over there, check it out. So in preparation for Trail Hero and Chili Challenge, I need to replace my lower links under here, which are made of 1/4 inch wall, 2-inch DOM tubing. You can see them down here. They support the vehicle just fine. They're not dangerous or anything, but they're definitely not strong enough to have the vehicle landing on rocks on top of them. They will not hold up to that. So if you have a 6,000 or 7,000 pound vehicle that you're going to be putting links under, I wouldn't recommend 2-inch 1/4 wall DOM. So I'm going to replace those with these beautiful aluminum links from Summit Machine. They're down in Draper, Utah. Great company, great to work with, very friendly people. I enjoyed them quite a bit. So these are 2.5 inch solid 70-75 aluminum. I don't know what 70-75 aluminum, what that number means, but apparently it's pretty strong. So anyways, these are 2.5 inch thick solid with threads in the end. Beautiful work. You got adjustment flats machined into them here. So let's get these under the FJ. Now you'd think this would be a pretty easy, straightforward job. You just unbolt one end, unbolt the other end, pull it out, and then put in the other link, no problem. But this right here, this is gonna make it a little bit more tricky. You can see that my bracket is bent from crashing on rocks, especially right over here on this side. And that's not only there, but this one's pretty messed up. And This one's pretty messed up. And this one is a little bit messed up. So I've got to get these things straightened out. So if I was doing these brackets again, I might consider using 3/8 steel rather than 1/4 inch. So the internet told me I might be able to use a big adjustable wrench to get onto here and straighten these out this way. Just grabbing it with the adjustable wrench and bending it like that. Or who knows, I might have to use a hammer and hit it very carefully, but I'd rather not hammer on it. I'd rather be able to just bend this back without all that hammering. All right, the giant crescent wrench is definitely the way to do that. You just have to pull or push really hard, because 1/4 inch steel, it turns out, is pretty tough stuff. So you can see these are much straighter now. This one right here, nice and straight. This one over here was really bent up, and it's a lot better now. And then the one in the back corner, good to go. So I'm gonna have to take my grinder and grind off these little edges that are still in here so that the joint can slide out. So I'll get those ground down, and then I'll finally be able to get these links changed. So I got the front driver's side link off, and now it's next to one of the aluminum ones. You can see how bent it is. You can see that gap in the middle there. Or if I turn it around, you can see it does a little teeter-totter on there. So yeah, it got bent just a little bit. All right guys, well, I got all the old links out and I've got the new links in. I just wanted to show you really quick these old links and how bent up they are. I mean, none of them are like have any steep angles in them, but you can see that they're all noodled pretty well. Look at that one, pretty impressive. This one is actually still straight. This was on the passenger side rear. That one's actually still straight. So I'll actually take this one and the better of the two front ones on the road with me when I go out, and keep them as a spare just in case I break one of the aluminum ones. And if we go underneath the FJ here, you can see the new links installed. They are a 1/2 inch thicker than the old ones, which means there's a 1/4 inch less clearance around them, but I don't think clearance is really going to be a problem. If it were going to be a problem, it would be over here on this one with the gas tank, but it looks pretty good. I think it'll be great. Now again, I don't think that the DOM was too weak for the vehicle to support the axles, but when the vehicle, a 6,000 pound vehicle, lands on top of the link, on top of a rock, it just couldn't handle that. So I'm hoping that the aluminum does a better job of recovering from hitting big rocks. When I come down on a rock, I hope it bounces back into its proper shape better than the steel did. All right guys, well, I'm gonna have to end this video with some bad news. I don't like bad news, but I might as well share it with you. Remember a few minutes ago at the beginning of this video when I talked about my new business, Ken's Auto and Off-Road, and how I've got this great new location? Well, the city of Rexburg doesn't think this is a great location for my business because of zoning. So they tell me I can't have my business here. So I'm gonna have to go find a new location, which is a challenge because this kind of space is hard to come by for a reasonable price. But I'll manage. I'll find something. Ken's Auto and Off-Road will go on, and life goes on. But for the next couple weeks, I get to forget about my troubles here in Rexburg and get on the road and travel down to Trail Hero in Hurricane, Utah, and then down to Chili Challenge, just outside of Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. So that will be a blast. I hope to see some of you guys down there. Again, I'm sorry for having a big lapse in uploads, but that's life. I'll continue uploading videos. Don't worry, guys. I'll be there, just not on a regular schedule right now, but it'll get good. It'll get better in the future. Trust me. So, thanks for being here today, and we'll see you at Trail Hero.